Do you constantly feel tired to the point where your exhaustion is interfering with having a normal life? Dr. Clark Hansen from the Hansen Clinic of Natural Medicine is here with some help. And I say help, Dr. Hansen, because a lot of people that I talk to, especially women, seem like they're like, I'm just so tired all the time. I hear that a lot among my girlfriends.
Feels this way. It's just the pace of our lives these days. But 60 million Americans, 20% of Americans are just so exhausted. They are interfering with their normal excitement, normal routine of life. They just can't accomplish it, get fulfilled, do the things they really want to do. They're just tired all the time.
Sure, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. Now you have the top 5 reasons that can contribute to being exhausted. So let's look at those.
The top five lifestyle things that cause it first, and we'll look at some other things that cause it. Lack of sleep, of course.
Sure,
and that can
that's
just
an obvious one.
Burning the candle at both ends. We're trying to do too much, or there's just too much excitement going on. Too much to do on the internet, TV, and you just don't go to sleep. You got to get into bed, number one. But we'll talk about some other things about sleep. You got to, if there's really a problem with getting to sleep, you need to get those neurohormones balanced so you can sleep. There's a natural rhythm of neurohormones the body makes at night to help us fall asleep. So you may be deficient in those. And we look at stress is the next one. Most everybody has stress, and if you got too much stress and you got adrenaline flowing in your bloodstream late at night, cortisol, that keeps you awake. You can't fall asleep.
Gotcha.
So then we got, of course, there's not drinking enough water. We're dehydrated in Arizona all the time.
And poor diet if you're eating a lot of
if
junk.
You're not getting, we say B vitamins for stress. Well, that's because you need it to make coenzyme Q10. That's an enzyme your body uses to transfer energy through every cell of your body. Okay. So if you don't have 6 B vitamins and vitamin C, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, folic acid. These B vitamins are so essential to make energy.
And lack of exercise you have in there. Let's say you looked at that list, you're like, I do all those things. What are some tests that we can take to find out if there's something else that's contributing to the exhaustion?
Yeah, so you got to look at other things. If you're doing all those and you're still really fatigued, there's got to be some metabolic reason. So we look at number 1, are you just anemic? Are you low in iron? Are you low in B12? So we'll do a CBC blood test to find that out. And thyroid hormones, people probably know if you're really fatigued all the time, maybe it's thyroid. Now thyroid, you need to start kind of differentiating. If you're really cold all the time, really tired in the morning, and you need activity to get you going. As long as you're up and moving, you feel okay. So you just sit down, you're really exhausted. That's probably low thyroid. So we test for that. And you want to test all the thyroid hormones, not just TSH. Most doctors usually only test for that thyroid stimulating hormone. We want to see the active pre-T3. That's the active hormone. So we test for that. So then there could be also adrenal exhaustion. That's a real common today. Stress just leads to adrenals just getting exhausted. They produce adrenaline. That's what we're kind of all running on nowadays because we're just burned out. We don't have enough energy. And that kind of fatigue is more afternoon and evening fatigue. Okay. And it's the kind where you just want to just get away from everything. You're wiped out by stress. You're wiped out by a little bit of exertion. And it's specifically worse in the evening. Afternoon, you get lightheaded easily, you get hypoglycemic or low blood sugar.
And these are all done by a blood test to find out if you have any of those?
And that's a saliva test we use for adrenal hormones.
There's no any other obvious appearance or anything that would show and that you really need to get a saliva or blood test to show that? Okay.
You gotta look at that one, and the saliva test for adrenals. And we do it 4 times during the day. So then we look at those neurotransmitters I talked about. Those neurohormones that can cause you to be fatigued. It can be norepinephrine or dopamine. Those are 2 brain neurohormones that make us elevate our mood, keep us excited. If you're losing your normal interest in life, you just are also have had a lot of anxiousness and now you just feel blah. You're probably low in norepinephrine. You can be depressed. So just emotional fatigue.
So let's say you do the blood work, you do the saliva test, and you definitely have one of those things. I noticed you brought some things. Will this help, some natural supplements to raise those levels?
Yeah, there's number 1, you got to take all those B vitamins. Now I use my multivitamin Peak Advantage High Potency Multi, so it's a high potency B vitamin, plus it has all the other cofactors that we need, the calcium, magnesium. Magnesium is real important for energy transfer in the body also. So that's the basis to start with. If you're not sleeping, this is the greatest thing, especially this has the precursor to GABA, which helps turn off the mind so you can sleep. It inhibits all those excitatory neurotransmitters so you get a deep, restful sleep.
Do most people have one or multiples of those, the list that you had?
Multiple things.
So you'll need
So this one is one for adrenals. This actually is an herbal and adrenal cortex boosting compound in it that actually helps you rebuild your adrenal glands.
Okay.
One thing we didn't talk about is the hormones, male and female hormones. Testosterone is really important. Thyroid is morning, cortisol is afternoon and evening. Testosterone, if you're deficient in testosterone, it's all day long. You have muscle soreness, just general fatigue, lack of general sense of well-being.
What about all that stuff like the Red Bull and all that caffeine? That seems to be where people are gravitating to.
Yeah, that gives you a kind of quick fix just for a few minutes, and it stimulates the adrenal glands to dump out norepinephrine if you've got any left. Caffeine is similar to norepinephrine, so caffeine will kind of get you excited for just a short time, and then it actually drops you lower than you started. Makes your blood sugar go low, so then you feel this drop. Now you're craving it again. You have to eat sugar. Red Bull has sugar and caffeine in it. All those things do. So those are artificial ones we don't want to do.
Right.
So fruit has a natural fructose, which actually keeps the blood sugar level up, but constant.
All right, some important things. So if you're feeling just blah, usually, you know, walking around, you really should go see a doctor to get all those levels tested.
With the last two ones, this is our one for stimulating the body's metabolism and fat burning, and this one replenishes all the neurohormones. And this one is the coenzyme Q10 that you just can't make enough B vitamins. It's all right there.
All right. Well, I know a lot of people are watching right now going, yep, that's me. So you have a special offer right now for somebody who's watching wants to get tested. We're
going to give a drawing. The first 15 people that sign up for our newsletter will get a $50 gift certificate towards a new patient visit. And we're also going to give away a free hormone test for neurotransmitters and a free adrenal hormone test, so you can kind of find out specifically, is it your adrenals, is it your neurohormones?
And get to the root of the cause.
Yeah, if you can't find out, let us help you, because you got to find out these answers so that you can get back to life again and enjoy it.
Exactly. Instead of moping around the house going, I just don't feel like myself. Thank you so much, Dr. Hansen. Some really good points there. So if you would like more information, if you want to sign up for the gift certificate that he's going to be doing the drawing for, it's very easy. You can go to drhansen.com, or you can call the phone number right there on your screen and start feeling better today.